Hey guys, Dr. Berg here. Today, let's talk about something that could change how you feel in just a few days: how to clean your liver in 3 days naturally. Now, I know that sounds bold, but stay with me because if your liver's been overworked, sluggish, or just not functioning at its best, it affects everything: your energy, digestion, skin hormones, even your belly fat. Most men over 50 think feeling tired, bloated, or achy is just a normal part of aging. It's not. It's your body's way of saying your liver is struggling and needs a little help. See, the liver is your body's main detox organ. It's your built-in filter. Every toxin, every chemical, every bit of processed food you eat, it all goes through your liver. And as you age, your liver's efficiency can slow down. You might start noticing things like fatigue after meals, weight gain around your midsection, trouble sleeping, or even brain fog. That's your liver talking. And if you ignore it, that small issue today becomes a bigger one tomorrow, like high cholesterol, insulin resistance, or poor testosterone levels. Now, the good news is your liver has an incredible ability to regenerate if you give it the right conditions. Think of it like a self-cleaning oven. But you have to stop throwing in junk if you want it to work properly. So what we're going to do is give your liver the break and support it needs over 3 days naturally. First, remove what's stressing it out. That means no alcohol, no sugar, no refined carbs, and no processed oils. These are the top liver enemies. When you drink alcohol or eat sugar, your liver has to work overtime to process it, and that leads to fat buildup inside the liver, what we call fatty liver. Even if you're not overweight, you can still have it. Next, we add in the foods that support your liver. Think cruciferous vegetables: kale, broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. These contain compounds like sulforaphane and indole-3-carbinol that help your liver detoxify harmful substances. They actually turn on enzymes that make your liver more efficient at cleaning itself. If you can have these raw or lightly steamed, not overcooked. Another key player is lemon water, not because it magically melts fat, but because it stimulates bile production. Bile is what helps your liver flush out toxins and digest fats properly. Start your day with warm lemon water first thing in the morning, before coffee or breakfast. That simple step alone can make a difference. And here's one most people overlook: intermittent fasting. Giving your liver time to rest between meals is one of the most powerful ways to clean it out. If you're eating every few hours, your liver never gets a break. Try fasting 16 hours and eating within an 8-hour window for those 3 days. That fasting period allows your liver to process stored fat, clean out old cells, and improve its function. You'll also want to focus on high-quality proteins like eggs, grass-fed beef, wild-caught salmon, and sardines. Why? Because your liver needs amino acids like methionine and cysteine to build glutathione, your body's master antioxidant. Glutathione is what your liver uses to neutralize toxins. Without it, you can't detox properly. Now, don't forget hydration. Your liver depends on water to flush waste. Aim for at least 2 to 3 liters a day, preferably with a pinch of sea salt or electrolytes. And avoid sugary drinks or sodas. Those are a direct hit to your liver. You might also consider adding in some herbal support. Milk thistle is great. It helps regenerate liver cells. Dandelion root tea is another excellent option. It supports bile flow and digestion. These natural aids don't do the work for your liver. They just make it easier for your liver to do its job. Now, let's talk about why this is especially important for men over 50. Around this age, testosterone levels start to decline naturally, but if your liver is congested, that decline speeds up. The liver is responsible for filtering out excess estrogen and supporting hormone balance. When it's sluggish, estrogen can build up, leading to things like low energy, loss of muscle tone, and even belly fat. By cleaning your liver, you're not just helping your digestion, you're helping your hormones rebalance, which improves energy, strength, and even mood. You may also notice better sleep. The liver does most of its repair work between 1 and 3 a.m. If you're waking up during that time, it's often a sign that your liver is overburdened. Once you lighten its load, that nighttime wake up often disappears. Now, I want to be clear, this isn't about starving yourself or doing harsh detoxes. You're not juicing all day or taking strange powders. You're simply eating real nutrient-dense foods that your liver loves and giving your body time to recover. If you follow this 3-day reset, you'll probably start noticing changes fast: clearer skin, better focus, more energy in the morning, maybe even less bloating. That's your liver thanking you. But don't just stop after 3 days. Use that as a starting point to keep supporting your liver long term. Keep your meals balanced with plenty of healthy fats like olive oil and avocado. Get enough sleep. Move daily. Even a brisk walk after dinner helps your liver process glucose better. And manage stress, because high cortisol levels can actually reduce bile flow and slow detox. Remember, your liver is one of the hardest working organs in your body, and when it's healthy, you feel healthy. So start today. Give it 3 days of real food, hydration, rest, and fasting, and watch how quickly your body responds. Now, if you found this helpful, make sure you share it with someone who could use a little liver support. And remember, your health isn't just about fixing what's broken. It's about building habits that keep you strong for years to come. When it comes to cleaning your liver and restoring your body's natural balance, One of the most important steps is to eliminate the substances that constantly stress it out. Your liver is the hardest working detox organ in your entire body, and it's responsible for filtering out toxins, processing nutrients, and regulating metabolism. But if you overload it with too much sugar, alcohol, and refined carbohydrates, it starts to lose efficiency. Imagine your liver like a busy factory. It can only process so much at once. When you keep feeding it with junk, it gets backed up, the machinery slows down, and waste starts to pile up. That's when fatigue, brain fog, and stubborn belly fat start to appear. Let's start with sugar, the biggest culprit in liver stress. Most people don't realize how damaging even a small amount of added sugar can be when consumed consistently. Every time you eat sugar, especially fructose, your liver has to convert it into energy or store it as glycogen. But the problem is that your liver can only store a limited amount of glycogen. Once those storage tanks are full, any extra sugar you eat gets converted directly into fat, which ends up stored inside the liver itself. That's how fatty liver develops. You don't need to be overweight to have it. Many lean people have what's called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is driven mainly by sugar consumption. Think about what happens when you have a soda, sweetened coffee, or even fruit juice. Most of that sugar is fructose, which your muscles can't use for energy. Only your liver can process it. So when you keep giving your liver more fructose than it can handle, it's like dumping fuel on a fire. Over time, the liver becomes overwhelmed, inflamed, and sluggish. That inflammation interferes with everything from hormone balance to fat metabolism. It's one of the key reasons men over 50 struggle with low energy and stubborn belly fat, even when they think they're eating relatively healthy. Cutting out sugar isn't just about skipping desserts. It means being aware of hidden sugars in everyday foods. Most packaged foods, sauces, dressings, and even so-called healthy snacks contain added sugar. Granola bars, flavored yogurts, energy drinks, and cereals often carry more sugar than a piece of cake. By reading labels and focusing on whole foods, you can dramatically reduce the load on your liver. When your blood sugar stabilizes, your liver finally gets a break from the constant task of managing glucose and insulin levels. Now let's talk about alcohol. Alcohol is processed entirely in your liver, and every drop you drink becomes a priority for detoxification. When you drink alcohol, your liver shifts all its attention to breaking it down into less toxic substances. That means while it's busy dealing with alcohol, it can't perform its other tasks efficiently, like metabolizing fat, storing nutrients, or clearing out toxins from your bloodstream. Over time, this constant strain can cause inflammation and scarring known as fibrosis, which can eventually lead to liver damage. Even moderate drinking can take a toll, especially as you get older. Your liver's ability to process alcohol declines with age, meaning it takes longer to recover after a night of drinking. You might notice you don't bounce back as easily as you used to in your 20s or 30s. That's not just age, it's a sign that your liver's capacity has decreased. For men over 50, cutting back on alcohol is one of the smartest things you can do to protect your liver. It's not just about preventing liver disease, it's about improving your overall metabolism, hormone levels, and energy. When your liver isn't fighting through a fog of toxins, it can focus on rebuilding itself, producing bile for digestion, and keeping your system clean. Another thing to understand is how alcohol interacts with fat metabolism. When you drink, your liver stops burning fat and focuses entirely on clearing out the alcohol. That means even if you're eating clean or working out, your fat loss efforts stall because the liver isn't processing stored fat for fuel. It's too busy dealing with the alcohol first. Over time, this leads to fat buildup in the liver and around your midsection. This is why so many men who drink regularly develop a beer belly. Even if they don't actually drink beer, it's about how alcohol changes your metabolism. Finally, we have refined carbohydrates, white bread, pasta, pastries, crackers, and anything made from processed flour. These foods break down quickly into glucose, which spikes your blood sugar and insulin levels. When insulin goes up, your body stores more fat, and your liver has to process all that excess glucose. Just like with sugar, the overflow of glucose ends up being stored as fat inside your liver. This doesn't happen overnight, but over years of eating refined carbs, your liver gradually becomes loaded with fat. That's when insulin resistance kicks in. Your liver can't respond properly to insulin, leading to higher blood sugar levels, fatigue, and difficulty losing weight. Refined carbs also come with another hidden problem. They're often stripped of nutrients. When you eat them, your body has to use vitamins and minerals from your own stores to process them. That includes key nutrients like B vitamins, magnesium, and zinc, all of which are crucial for liver function. So every time you eat processed carbs, you're not only overworking your liver, but you're also depleting the very nutrients it needs to function well. When you eliminate sugar, alcohol, and refined carbs, your liver finally gets a chance to recover. Within days, your blood sugar stabilizes, your insulin levels drop, and your liver starts burning stored fat for energy instead of accumulating it. You might notice that your digestion improves, your bloating goes down, and your mind feels clearer. That's because your liver is no longer bogged down by constant inflammation and toxin overload. This kind of reset doesn't mean you have to be extreme. You don't need to starve yourself or live on salads. Just replace those harmful foods with nutrient-dense options that nourish your liver instead of stressing it. Choose leafy greens, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and kale, healthy fats like olive oil and avocado, and proteins from clean sources like eggs and fish. Drink plenty of water, get enough sleep, and move your body daily. As you make these changes, your liver gradually starts to rebuild itself. The human liver is remarkably resilient. It can regenerate even after years of damage if given the right conditions. Within just 3 days of removing those stressors, many people notice improved energy, less brain fog, and a lighter feeling overall. It's not magic. It's your body working the way it's supposed to when it's not overloaded with junk. For men over 50, this step is especially critical. At this stage of life, metabolism naturally slows down, hormones shift, and recovery takes longer. But the liver remains central to everything: testosterone production, fat metabolism, detoxification, and digestion. By cutting out sugar, alcohol, and refined carbs, you're not just helping your liver, you're giving your entire body a reboot from the inside out. Each time you pass on that soda, skip the extra slice of white bread, or say no to that extra drink, you're taking one step closer to giving your liver the break it needs. The difference in how you feel, think, and perform can be dramatic. You'll start noticing more stable energy throughout the day, fewer cravings, and even better sleep quality. Your skin might look clearer, and your belly might start to shrink as your liver burns off stored fat. Your liver's ability to detoxify your body, produce bile for digestion, and regulate hormones all depend on what you feed it. When you eliminate the stressors and replace them with whole, nourishing foods, your liver becomes your greatest ally in health rather than a source of hidden problems. Each healthy choice you make supports that process, helping your body reset, repair, and return to balance naturally. Supporting your liver through natural methods like cruciferous vegetables, lemon water, and intermittent fasting can transform how your body feels and functions in a surprisingly short period. The liver is your body's detox powerhouse, processing toxins, metabolizing nutrients, and maintaining hormonal balance. But to do its job efficiently, it needs the right conditions and nutrients. Over time, lifestyle habits, processed foods, and environmental toxins can cause your liver to become sluggish, which affects everything from digestion and energy levels to skin health and metabolism. By nourishing it properly, you help it do what it's designed to do: clean and repair your system naturally. Let's start with cruciferous vegetables. These include broccoli, cauliflower, kale, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, bok choy, and arugula. What makes this group of vegetables so powerful is their unique compounds that directly support liver detoxification. When you eat cruciferous vegetables, your body activates enzymes in the liver that help convert toxins into less harmful forms that can be excreted safely. One of the most important compounds is sulforaphane, found in high amounts in broccoli sprouts. Sulforaphane enhances the activity of phase detoxification enzymes, which are crucial for neutralizing and removing toxins from your body. Another compound, indole 3-carbinol, helps balance hormones by supporting the breakdown of excess estrogen. This is especially important for men over 50 because as the liver becomes less efficient, estrogen levels can creep up, leading to symptoms like low energy, belly fat, and decreased muscle tone. Eating cruciferous vegetables helps your liver keep those hormones balanced naturally. These vegetables also contain chlorophyll, fiber, and antioxidants that protect liver cells from oxidative damage. The fiber helps bind to toxins and excess cholesterol in the digestive tract, carrying them out of your system before they can be reabsorbed. By eating these vegetables raw, lightly steamed, or even fermented, you preserve their enzymes and nutrients, giving your liver the best possible support. Including them in every meal is one of the simplest ways to enhance liver function. Start your day with a green smoothie containing kale or spinach. Have a big salad with arugula or cabbage at lunch, and add a side of roasted broccoli or cauliflower at dinner. The key is consistency. When your diet includes these foods regularly, your liver enzymes stay active, helping detoxification happen continuously and efficiently. Now, let's move on to lemon water, which is one of the easiest yet most overlooked habits for liver health. While lemon water doesn't directly detox your body, it plays an important role in supporting the liver's natural processes. Lemons are rich in vitamin C, which helps the body produce glutathione, one of the most important antioxidants used by the liver to neutralize free radicals and detoxify harmful substances. Drinking lemon water in the morning helps stimulate bile production, which is essential for digestion and toxin removal. Bile is like the liver's vehicle for flushing out waste. Without enough bile flow, toxins and fats can build up, leading to sluggish digestion and a feeling of heaviness or bloating after meals. Warm lemon water first thing in the morning gently wakes up your digestive system and primes your liver to start working efficiently for the day. Another benefit of lemon water is its alkalizing effect. Even though lemons are acidic by nature, once metabolized, they help create a more alkaline environment in your body. This helps reduce inflammation, which is crucial because chronic inflammation can damage liver cells over time. Keeping your internal environment balanced supports every function of the liver, from filtering toxins to metabolizing nutrients. For best results, squeeze half a lemon into a glass of warm water and drink it before your first meal. You can also add a pinch of sea salt or a few drops of apple cider vinegar for an added mineral boost. Avoid adding sugar or honey, as that would defeat the purpose of supporting your liver. If you continue this simple habit daily, over time your digestion improves, your skin looks clearer, and your overall energy increases. The third and perhaps most powerful method for supporting liver detox is intermittent fasting. This isn't just a diet trend, it's a scientifically backed way to give your liver time to rest and repair. Your liver works around the clock, but it's especially active during fasting periods. When you eat constantly throughout the day, your liver is busy processing food and nutrients, never getting a break to clean itself out. But when you fast, your body switches into a state where it starts burning stored fat for energy, and the liver begins to process and eliminate built-up waste. During fasting, the liver's glycogen stores become depleted, and your body turns to fat for fuel. This process releases ketones, which not only provide clean energy for your brain and muscles but also reduce inflammation. The liver becomes more efficient at metabolizing fat, which helps reduce fatty liver over time. Intermittent fasting also helps regulate insulin levels. When insulin is high all the time due to frequent eating or high-carb meals, your liver stores more fat and becomes less sensitive to signals from insulin. By giving your body long periods without food, insulin levels drop, and the liver can release stored fat and clear toxins more effectively. A common and effective approach is the 16 and 8 method, fasting for 16 hours and eating within an 8-hour window. For example, if you finish dinner at 7 p.m., you wouldn't eat again until 11 a.m. the next day. During the fasting window, you can drink water, black coffee, or herbal tea, but no calories. This simple routine gives your liver the downtime it needs to reset. Over time, you'll notice improved digestion, more stable energy, and clearer thinking. Combining intermittent fasting with a diet rich in cruciferous vegetables and lemon water creates a powerful synergy. Fasting allows your liver to focus on cleanup and repair, while the vegetables and lemon water provide the nutrients and compounds it needs to do that job efficiently. Together, they help flush out toxins, reduce fat accumulation in the liver, and improve bile flow. For men over 50, this combination can make a huge difference. As metabolism slows with age, liver function tends to decline, toxins build up more easily, fat storage increases, and hormone balance can shift unfavorably. Supporting your liver through these natural methods helps restore balance. It can also improve testosterone levels, reduce inflammation, and boost overall energy. Many men notice that once their liver function improves, they start losing stubborn weight around the midsection that they couldn't lose before. You don't need to be extreme to see results. Even small changes like starting your day with lemon water, fasting until late morning, and adding a serving or two of cruciferous vegetables to each meal can lead to visible improvements within days. Your digestion becomes smoother, your skin looks healthier, and you feel lighter because your liver isn't overloaded. In addition to these steps, staying hydrated is essential. Water helps flush out the toxins that your liver releases, ensuring they don't get reabsorbed. When you're fasting or eating a nutrient-dense diet, water becomes even more important because it helps transport nutrients and maintain cellular health. You can also support this process by avoiding foods that make the liver work harder, like processed oils, refined sugars, and alcohol. Replacing them with whole foods and natural fats like olive oil, avocado, and nuts allows your liver to focus on detoxification instead of damage control. As your liver becomes more efficient, you'll notice a ripple effect throughout your body. Your metabolism improves, your energy levels stabilize, and your immune system gets stronger. Cruciferous vegetables feed your detox pathways, lemon water jumpstarts bile flow, and intermittent fasting gives your liver the time it needs to clean house. Together, these habits form a foundation for long-term health, helping you feel lighter, clearer, and more vibrant from the inside out. Maintaining hormone balance and long-term vitality comes down to a few simple but powerful habits: eating the right foods, staying well hydrated, and moving your body consistently. For men, especially after 50, hormones play a critical role in everything from energy and metabolism to mood and muscle strength. When hormones are balanced, you feel more alive, focused, and motivated, but when they fall out of balance even slightly, you can start to experience fatigue, weight gain, low mood, brain fog, and loss of strength. The liver, nutrition, and lifestyle all work together to keep your hormones steady, and the key is to give your body what it needs to function at its best. Proper nutrition forms the foundation of hormonal health. What you eat becomes the raw material your body uses to produce hormones like testosterone, insulin, thyroid hormones, and cortisol. The modern diet, loaded with processed foods, sugar, and refined oils, disrupts this delicate system. Every time you eat junk food, your blood sugar spikes, insulin levels rise, and inflammation spreads throughout the body. Over time, this constant stress on your system suppresses testosterone and disrupts other hormones. That's why focusing on nutrient-dense whole foods is essential if you want to restore balance and energy. Start with healthy fats because hormones are made from cholesterol. The body uses cholesterol to produce testosterone, estrogen, and cortisol. If you've been avoiding all fats, you might be starving your body of the building blocks it needs. Include sources of natural fats like avocados, olive oil, whole eggs, fatty fish, nuts, and seeds. These foods not only help hormone production but also stabilize your energy levels throughout the day. Fat slows digestion, keeps you fuller longer, and helps your cells absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, all of which are critical for hormone regulation. Protein is another essential nutrient for maintaining vitality. High-quality proteins from eggs, fish, grass-fed beef, or plant-based options like lentils and quinoa provide amino acids that your liver and muscles need to repair tissues and produce enzymes. These amino acids also help in the production of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which directly affect your mood and motivation. Getting enough protein throughout the day prevents muscle loss, boosts metabolism, and supports steady energy for men over 50. Maintaining muscle is especially important because muscle tissue helps regulate insulin and keeps metabolism strong. Carbohydrates also play a role, but it's about choosing the right kind. Whole, unprocessed carbs like sweet potatoes, oats, quinoa, and vegetables provide fiber and slow burning energy without spiking blood sugar. The fiber supports digestion and helps the liver remove excess hormones from the body. In contrast, refined carbs like white bread and sugar cause insulin spikes, which can lead to weight gain and fatigue. Keeping your insulin levels steady helps your testosterone stay stable, reduces fat storage, and keeps your mood balanced throughout the day. Micronutrients like zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D are equally important for hormone balance. Zinc supports testosterone production and immune function. Magnesium helps regulate cortisol, your main stress hormone, and supports hundreds of enzymatic reactions in your body. Vitamin D acts like a hormone itself and plays a major role in energy, immunity, and mood. Spending some time in sunlight each day, eating fatty fish, and considering a vitamin D supplement can make a noticeable difference. When these nutrients are present in the right amounts, your hormones stay in sync, and your body runs more efficiently. Hydration is another key pillar of hormone balance and long-term vitality. Every cell in your body relies on water to function properly, including the ones that produce hormones. Dehydration increases stress hormone levels, thickens your blood, and slows down your metabolism. The liver, kidneys, and adrenal glands all need adequate water to filter toxins and regulate hormone activity. When you're dehydrated, your body interprets it as a stress signal, which triggers the release of cortisol. High cortisol levels over time lower testosterone and interfere with sleep and recovery. To stay properly hydrated, aim to drink water consistently throughout the day, not just when you feel thirsty. Starting your morning with a large glass of water helps your body flush out toxins and rehydrate after sleep. Adding a pinch of sea salt or electrolytes can improve absorption, especially if you sweat frequently or follow an intermittent fasting routine. Avoid sugary drinks or soda since they add unnecessary stress to your liver and can disrupt insulin levels. Herbal teas like green tea or dandelion tea can also support hydration while offering antioxidants that benefit your liver and overall hormonal health. Now, daily movement ties all of this together. Regular physical activity is one of the most powerful ways to support hormonal balance naturally. Exercise improves insulin sensitivity, lowers cortisol, boosts testosterone, and helps your liver process toxins more effectively. It doesn't have to be intense or complicated. Consistency is what matters most. A combination of strength training, walking, and stretching can dramatically improve how you feel and how your hormones function. Strength training is particularly important for men over 50 because it directly stimulates testosterone production. Lifting weights or performing bodyweight exercises like squats, ups, and planks signals your body to maintain muscle mass and bone density. When your muscles are strong, your metabolism stays higher, your energy levels stabilize, and your body uses fat more efficiently for fuel. Even 2 or 3 resistance training sessions per week can have a big impact. Cardiovascular activity like walking, cycling, or swimming supports circulation, which ensures that hormones and nutrients are delivered efficiently throughout the body. Walking after meals is especially helpful because it helps regulate blood sugar and supports digestion. Even a short 20-minute walk after dinner can help your liver process nutrients and reduce fat storage. Flexibility and mobility exercises like yoga or stretching help balance the nervous system. Chronic stress and tight muscles can increase cortisol, which disrupts other hormones. By relaxing your body through stretching, deep breathing, or mindful movement, you help lower cortisol levels and support your adrenal glands. Stress management is a huge part of maintaining long-term vitality because when stress hormones dominate, other hormones like testosterone and growth hormone decline. Sleep also plays a massive role in hormonal balance. While not directly a form of movement or nutrition, quality sleep is when your body repairs tissues, produces testosterone, and regulates growth hormone. When you don't get enough sleep, cortisol rises and your liver struggles to process hormones effectively. Establishing a consistent sleep routine, going to bed and waking up at the same time, can significantly improve energy and mood. Avoid eating heavy meals or using electronic devices right before bed, as they interfere with your natural circadian rhythm. Another important aspect of long-term vitality is maintaining a healthy weight. Excess body fat, especially around the abdomen, can convert testosterone into estrogen, throwing your hormonal balance off even more. By combining good nutrition, hydration, and movement, you help your body maintain an ideal weight naturally without extreme diets or restrictions. Reducing exposure to toxins also helps keep hormones in balance. Chemicals from plastics, pesticides, and personal care products can act as endocrine disruptors, mimicking or blocking hormones in your body. Using glass containers instead of plastic, choosing natural cleaning products, and eating organic when possible can reduce your toxic load and give your liver less work to do. The less your liver has to filter out, the more energy it can devote to maintaining hormone balance and supporting overall health. Men who focus on these lifestyle habits often notice that within a few weeks, their energy improves, mental clarity returns, and their physical performance gets better. The combination of proper nutrition, consistent hydration, And daily movement doesn't just support hormones, it enhances every system in your body. When your hormones are balanced, you think clearer, sleep better, and recover faster. Your immune system gets stronger, your digestion improves, and your mood becomes more stable. It's not about chasing perfection, but about making steady, sustainable choices that support your body's natural rhythm each day. Every meal, every glass of water, and every walk you take plays a part in how your hormones function and how youthful you feel over time. The more you nourish your body with real foods, hydrate it properly, and keep it moving, the more balanced and resilient your hormones become. Over time, this balance builds long-lasting energy, mental sharpness, and strength that carries you well into the years ahead.